Good morning students. In our previous video we have completed our exercise 6a and today in this video we are going to proceed. Now in this part we will study about proportion. Earlier we have studied about ratio. In this we will study about proportion. First we will learn the definition of proportion. Proportion says that proportion is equality of two ratios. When two ratios are equal, we can say that those ratios are in proportion. Here by definition, proportion is equality of two ratios. Like suppose first ratio is A is to B and second ratio is C is to D. If the value of these two ratios are same, then we can say that both the ratios are in proportion, like this: A by B equal to C by D. Then these two will be said as in proportion. We can write like this also: A ratio B, C ratio D. This is the sign of proportion, 4 dot. This is the sign of proportion. Now according to this concept we will start solving our next exercise, that is exercise 6b. In exercise 6b, first question is saying check whether the following quantities form a proportion or not. Here 4 quantities are given, 1, 2, 3, 4. We have to check whether these 4 quantities are framing or forming a proportion or not. Let us see one or two questions. First we will solve question number 1. These are the 4 terms given: 3x, 7x, 24 and 56. 3x will be represented as A, B, C, D. For checking whether the quantities are in proportion or not, we will take first two quantity in ratio. Then we will take another 2 quantity in ratio. Then we will reduce both the ratios into simplest form. Here we can see that x is cancelled, 3 by 7. Here 2 1 ja 2, 2 2 ja 4, 2 2 ja 4, 2 8 ja 16, 2 6 ja 12, 2 14 ja 28, 2 3 ja 6, 2 7 ja 14. At the last we can see 24 by 56 is also 3 by 7. Both A by B and C by D both are equal. Therefore we will write, therefore 3x, 7x, 24 and 56 are in proportion. This is the method to check whether 4 quantities are in proportion or not. One more question we will see, question number 3. Next question is 1 whole 1 by 2, 3 whole 1 by 4, 4 whole 1 by 2 and 9 whole 3 by 4. Here we can see that all the 4 quantities are in mixed fraction. First task, we will convert these mixed fraction into improper fraction. 2 1 ja 2 plus 1, it will be 3 by 2. 4 3 ja 12 plus 1, 13, it will be 13 by 4. 2 4 ja 8 plus 1, 9, it will be 9 by 2. And the last one, 4 9 ja 36 plus 3, 39, it will be 39 by 4. This one is A, B, C, D. First we will solve A by B. That is 3 by 2 upon 13 by 4. And we have studied earlier this double fraction. The number which is at the bottom will go and multiply with the top. In the next step we can write 3 into 4 divided by 2 into 13. 2 2 ja 4. Now we can see that none of the number is divisible. Then we will multiply 3 2 ja 6 by 13. Now we will check the second pair of number, that is 9 by 2 divided by 39 by 4. Now in the next step 4 will be multiplied by 9. 9 into 4 by 2 into 39. 2 1 ja 2, 2 2 ja 4, 3 3 ja 9, 3 1 ja 3, 3 3 ja 9. Again here 3 2 ja 6, 1 13 ja 13. We can see that the value of both the ratio is same. Then we will write therefore given ratios are in proportion. Hope that question number 1 is clear to you. The remaining question you have to solve it by your own. Let us solve question number 2. Question number 2 is saying find the fourth proportional of. Fourth proportional means the fourth term we have to find. There are 4 terms like A, B, C and D. Here in this question A, B and C is given. We have to find the value of D. How we will find? The proportion says 3 by 12 should be equal to 4 by x. We will write let fourth proportional be x. Now we will do the cross multiplication. 3 into x is equal to 4 into 12. Now we will send 3 to this side. 3 is in multiplication. When it will come this side, it will become in division. 3 1 ja 3, 3 4 ja 12. Now the value of x is 4 4 ja 16. Therefore we will write therefore fourth proportional is equal to 16. This will be your answer. One more question we will solve, question number 5. Question number 5 is saying we have to find the same fourth proportional and question is 4 hour 40 minutes. This is the first quantity, comma 1 hour 10 minutes. This is the second quantity and 16 hours. This is the third quantity. We can see there here in the first quantity 2 units are there, hour and minute both are there. In the second quantity also hour and minute is there. In the third quantity only hour is there. What we will do, we will convert into one quantity and we will convert into the smaller quantity whatsoever smaller quantity is given. Like here smaller quantity between hour and minute. Minute is the smaller quantity. We will convert all the quantity into minute. 4 hour. We all know that 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes. Then 4 hour, 4 6 is 24, 240 minutes. 240 plus 40. It will be 280 minutes. Then 1 hour 60 plus 10. It will be 70 minutes. And 16 hour. 16 6 is 96. It will be 960 minutes. Now we can see that A, B and C. We all have got the 3 quantities in the same unit. Now we will write let fourth proportional be x. Then we will write 280 by 70 is equal to 960 by x. Again we will do the same process, cross multiplication. In the next step it will be 280 into x is equal to 960 into 70. In the next step to find the value of x, we will send 280 this side. It is 960 into 70. It is in multiplication. When it will come this side, it will become in division. 0 0 removed. 7 1 ja 7, 0, 7 4 ja 28. 4 1 ja 4, 4 2 ja 8. Carry 1, 1 6 16. 4 4 ja 16. Now the value of x will be 24 into 10. It will be 240 minutes. You can leave your answer here also, or if you want to convert into hour, you can convert it. X will be 240. To convert minute into hour, what we will do? We will divide it by 60. 6 4 ja 24. It will be equal to 4 hours. You can leave your answer here also. You can leave your answer here also. Therefore, we will write fourth proportional is equal to 4 hours. This will be our answer. Like this you have to solve question number 2. Next we will be solving question number 3. Next question number 3 is find the third proportional. Question is given 27 and 9 and we all know that in a proportion there are 4 terms A, B, C and D, and in our question only 2 terms is given. Minimum 3 terms should be there. What we will do, this is the value of A, this is the value of B. what we will do, we will repeat the second value twice. Repeat second value twice like this. We will write 27 comma 9 comma 9. Like this we have got 3 terms. The second value we will repeat twice, and the fourth proportional we will take x. We will write let third proportional be x. Now we will do 27 by 9 is equal to 9 by x. Again we will perform the same operation, cross multiplication. 27 into x is equal to 9 into 9. In the next step we will have to find the value of x. X is equal to 9 into 9 divided by 27. 9 1 ja 9, 9 3 ja 27, 3 1 ja 3, 3 3 ja 9. Therefore value of x is equal to 3. We will write therefore third proportional is equal to 3. This will be our answer. Similarly, you have to solve question number 3 like this. I will solve one more question, that is question number 5. Our next question, question number 5. Again two quantities given, A and B, 1.6 and 0.8. We will write let third proportional be x. Now what we have done earlier, we have repeated the value, second value twice. We will write 1.6 comma 0.8 and 0.8, and here we will get the answer. We will follow the same process. 1.6 by 0.8 is equal to 0.8 by x. We will do the cross multiplication. 1.6 into x is equal to 0.8 into 0.8. In the next step, for calculating the value of x, we will send 1.6 to the RHS. It will come here in division form. This, for removing this point we will write 10. For removing this point we will write 10. Again for removing this point we will write 10. We have removed all the point. 8 1 ja 8, 8 2 ja 16. This 10 cancel. 2 4 ja 8. The value of x is 4 by 10, which will be equal to 0.4. Then we will write therefore third proportional is equal to 0.4. This will be our answer. Hope that question number 3 is also clear to you, and your task will be exercise 6b till question number 3 you have to solve, and we will proceed from question number 4 in our next video.